make serious charges right now. But I'm innocent. That's one. Two, I've been fighting my whole life, so I'll get through this. Just understand how they can get you jammed up. You don't know nobody, you ain't got nothing to do with nothing, they still get you jammed up. Rappers, we are a target. Just be careful out there. Watch who you associate with. Watch who people bring you around. And I'll see y'all soon, God willing.
What's good, YouTube? It's Jay Coffee with an update on this Casanova two-time Untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation federal RICO case. And you know, I'm sure everyone's well aware now that Cas has turned himself in, and that was the statement he gave before he did so. And you hear Casanova trying to remain upbeat, talking about, I've been fighting my whole life, I'm innocent. You know, us rappers are targets, you know, and basically saying that they get lumped into people they don't even know, etc. And check it out, man. Everyone was debating on my previous video about this, if Casanova is going to cooperate with the feds. And I personally think that he will. You heard what he said in that other video. I mean, people don't really beat RICO cases. They cop out. And that cop out is that plea bargain is 20 years, you know. But you hear Casanova talking about like getting lumped in with people you don't really know and everything like that. And there's so much evidence of information about this case that the feds are already sharing, and we're going to find out more and more. But the case, the investigation does date back to 2010. So, you know, that's obviously before Casanova was even on in the game. And, you know, the way the RICO works, the feds say this is a criminal organization. You participated in a criminal organization. And these rappers honestly really need to start changing the way they move, right? Because these gang affiliations and all that. And we know with a lot of rappers like 6ix9ine and some other rappers, it really is just an image. They just want to, they want to look the part and have that image to push their career. And, you know, we see a lot of the youth wanting to emulate that and everything, you feel me? But even the rappers that really were out there like that, banging or whatever they were doing when they get in the rap game, you know, claiming the gang, claiming these criminal organizations, put you on the feds' radar and ties you in with all these other people that are claiming too. You know what I mean? When you hear Cas say, I'm getting lumped in with everybody. And then we always know rappers keep their entourage around, you feel me? And the entourages get into a lot of altercations, different things like that. Whenever you hear of big incidents going down with rappers, it's normally the entourages. So the way a lot of these rappers are now, you know, kind of the image that a lot of these rappers have in these affiliations, it just is a recipe for disaster. You feel me? We seen it with 6ix9ine, even though he wasn't really banging like that. His short-lived affiliation with Treyway got him lumped in with all that, you know, investigation that had been going on. And it's the same thing with Casanova here. I'm not saying he's the same as 6ix9ine, who's real or none of that. Like, at the end of the day, that's not what we're talking about, and I don't really care. But a lot of rappers got to think about this and smarten up so this isn't them in the future. Because you see the way the feds are talking about this, you know, hitting their chest like, yo, we got these guys. They ain't untouchable, you know. And the crimes tied into this, you know, specific RICO case, this murder of a 15-year-old high school student by Brandon Soto, a.k.a. Stacks. Yeah, a Poughkeepsie, New York high school student, because that's what they were saying is the nation was active in upstate New York as well as the boroughs, you know, going out in some suburban areas and all that. That is really looking not good for all the members involved. And even though Casanova, we don't know what exactly the deal is, his knowledge of in dealings with that individual person or what, it doesn't matter, you know, as far as the way that the RICO statute goes. He's tied up in all of that, and the only way to really break loose is to cooperate and tell once again, comment, you guys, what you think he's gonna do. But man, that's just crazy though, right? Like, the streets is a mother. You know, the streets are grimy. Violence, we already know that's part of the game, but murdering a high school student in broad daylight, among all these other crimes, that's what Casanova's name is tied to right now. So whether he was there or not, or even knew about it or not, it's not looking good, man. So these new rappers coming into the game, if they're have any affiliations, they might want to get in the game and slowly distance themselves away, or keep it private, not make it so public. You know, when you're screaming gang, gang like that, we're seeing a pattern of what the feds are doing. And now we got another rapper as well caught up in a Fed case. And I'm sure you guys heard about Herbo.
On well-known Chicago rapper Herbo. He and 5 other men charged with using stolen credit cards to charter private jets, rent exotic cars and a villa in Jamaica, and buy designer puppies. The 6 men were charged in federal court in Massachusetts. This week, Herbo made Forbes' annual 30 Under 30 list, which highlights young leaders and entrepreneurs, according to the site.
Okay, and man, I knew this scamming scamming's always been around and it'll never go away. There's a lot of money in it, but it seems like Herbo and them were really his peoples were really getting paid off the scamming. And when it comes to, like, I didn't realize the scamming had got this big. I mean, we've heard rappers talking about it too in music. You know, it's become a part of the hip hop culture as well, but also with the Untouchable, Gorilla, Stone, Nation, they're talking about a lot of scamming going on with them as well.
I know everybody.
Main people that you dealt with when it came to credit card stuff. When it came to bins, machines, skimming, trapping, printing. Start with the main person besides Malcolm.
Main person?
Right. That you had dealt with.
I used to deal with somebody named Weeze.
Weeze?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you say used to? How long ago?
A long time ago.
Which is July, June?
No. It's longer than
2003?
that.
That was about trapping, or what were you dealing with him with?
With credit cards.
What aspect?
I mean, I would work for him.
The what?
But that was...
CORBET?
Yeah.
And Casanova?
Hmm?
Is that his actual name?
I think so.
What's his full name?
I don't know.
His first name or last name?
I think that's his first name.
Because with Cass?
Yeah.
How long have you known Jasmine?
Feel like I'm getting my stuff up on time. And I'm going to be labeled as a mean snitch. It's going to get out. Everybody's going to talk about me. That's what I see right now.
Who's been talking about you?
Everybody.
Who?
Everybody.
So you hear that footage? That is some interrogation room footage of that's leaked and gone viral now, of a friend of Kaz's baby's mom talking about scamming and all that, and knowing him personally. You heard the detectives were like, "What about Casanova? Casanova, you know him? You know his real name?" Like, they were on it. So things are looking bad for Herbo, right? But I'm sure Casanova wishes he was Herbo and only had to worry about all this scamming and that type of stuff, because his case, they got all the scamming. They also got, narcotics distribution and murder, drug trafficking, all that kind of stuff. The killing of a high school student in broad daylight and all that tied into his case. And all the scamming as well. And Herbo, like, Casanova's probably like, man, Herbo, that's light work. He's just got some scamming going on. But the way you heard the detectives mentioning his name like that, this situation is big press for the feds. I mean, the feds do what they do. They bring down criminal organizations. It is what it is. But this case is like a big bragging rights for them. You know what I mean? It's got those headline capabilities where they can, you know, make themselves look like they're taking down all the gangsters. You know what I mean? Like movie material. I'm sure there will be a movie made about this, but and then you throw his name into it too and all that. Like the feds are loving this. So I don't know, man. Once again, tap in. What do you guys think? Will the Jay-Z, Rock Nation, Desiree Perez connection, you know, through Memphis Bleak, who put Casanova on, will that help him out? Will he cooperate? I say he does. A lot of people are saying, Jay, you're tripping. We're going to go over some of them comments in another video. Will that help him? You know, will that be a way he can try to distance himself from the activities of all these other gang members? He's gonna have to do some telling. But yeah, man, I just wanted to share this update as I didn't really get to put any content out all day long. So here y'all go with this one. Comment, let's talk about it. Stay tuned. A lot of updates coming on this, on the G Herbo case as well. It's crazy, man. All these rappers going to jail. What are they like? It's indictment season, I guess, right? So sub to the channel, hit the bell. Daily content, music, news, sports, and more. And I'm out of here, guys. Peace.